Hello everyone. As I promised, I'm going to show you how I'm creating this base plates here, these MILS like base plates to build the Batcave. The modified ones with these connectors here. And I'm going to start by showing you these plates here, which is what I'm going to use as the base. I'm not going to use base plates. As I told you before, I'm going to standardize my whole wardrobe modules with two plates like that. This is a 32 by 32 studs plate, and I bought them on Amazon. And this is from Strictly Bricks. It solves a lot of problems. I know that usually MILS plates, they are built on base plates, but these are relatively cheap, so it's not a problem to buy a certain quantity of them to fill in my wardrobe. And the second thing, I know that when people create MILS plates, they leave these spaces underneath for wiring and putting some lights on the models. I'm not going to use that. I know that putting another plate 32 by 32 here doesn't allow you to take pieces of it for the wiring to go through, which is what people usually do. But as I said, because I'm not going to do that, I think that is stable and it's a good choice to have these plates here. So that's how I'm going to build it. And then I'm going to put the two things together like this and create my 32 by 64 base plate, MILS like base plate, which is what I'm going to use for my Batcave. Okay, so let's see how to do one of these, the complement of this, such that both together will give me what I want. So I'm going to start by putting some plates on the corners. So the corners, for the corners, not plates, sorry, some bricks on the corners. So for the corners, I'm going to use this 2x2 bricks. So usually the way to do that for MILS plates is this. So I put one of these in each corner, and that's to keep the stability, right? So when you put a big model on that, it's going to be stable and sturdy. So you can see that I'm using these black ones here just because this is going to be the front and it's going to appear a little bit more, although I'm not very concerned because this is a base, so it's not going to appear that much. But then I'm using those colors over there, which is not going to make much of a difference. And now what I'm going to do is to put the Technic bricks. So these are Technic bricks 1x4, and they have these three holes in them. And the reason why is that this is where we connect with other MILS plates. So I'm going to put one here, one over there, and the third one is going to be in the middle, because what I want to do is actually to connect these two plates. So you can see I need to put one exactly around here to have the connection correctly. And usually traditional MILS plates, they don't have this third one here. They only have these two here, and then you will see what I'm going to do is to put some 2x2 bricks here, and what the people do is to put 2x2 bricks all over the sides. But when I did that, I realized that if I want to put these two plates together, here in the middle it would be a little bit flimsy. This would go down, and it becomes much more stable if I put one more here. So I'm doing this modification to my MILS like plate, especially because it's not exactly a MILS plate. Anyway, I'm going to do that, and I'm going to add behind this one, just to have a little bit more of stability, normal 1x4. These are, you can see, these are not official Lego bricks, but I have been playing around with alternative bricks, especially for the base, because the base is not going to appear too much. I had to say, the alternative bricks, they don't fit as well as the original Lego bricks. the quality is also not that good, but because they're going to be hidden and I'm not going to use them for anything very sophisticated, I think it's working right now. Let's see in the future. So this is not Lego, this is not Lego, this, well, this is not Lego, but I'm going to keep using official Lego for most of the external building of the mocks later on. Okay, so here is this side here, and this is the side that is going to connect with the other plate. So you can see that in order to keep it stable, I need to add some bricks here. So when I put a heavy mock on that, it's not going to go down here or bend here. So I'm going to complete this setting. I'm going to put some other two Technic bricks as well in front here, because this, you can see this traditional V right angle shaped corner here. This is what people usually do in Lego, in MILS plates, so they can connect other plates all around. And I'm doing that in this corner, and I'm going to use another connection in this corner because I'm thinking, because of the size of my wardrobe, I might put another module here in front and I might fix it. I don't know, but I will leave open the choice for myself. But on the other corners, I don't intend to connect anything else. My wardrobe is too narrow and nothing is going to this side. So instead of using this Technic bricks, which, oh, everything is falling down here, sorry. Instead of using this Technic bricks, which are more expensive, so I'm using normal bricks, 1x4 bricks here, and I'm going to complete the other corners with these bricks. So here, here, and all over there. So now you see I have these 4 corners. They're relatively stable. I need to add now, which people usually do for this MILS like place, this 2x3 bricks, and I'm going to put one here, and that's how traditionally this is done. And I'm going to put one here and one here, so you can see that you form this shape here, right? So you have the 2x2 here, the 2x3 here, and the 1x4 here. So this is in every corner. Again, the same. This is the same, exactly the same setting. So it's here and here. And so now I have this. You can see the 4 corners. And I have to fill in the sides as well. So I'm doing the following. I'm going to use lots of 2x2 bricks now. So every 2, you can see, I count 1, 2, space, and I put one of this. And I count 1, 2 studies, and another one, and 1, 2, another one. And at least for me, it's extremely pleasing because it's very symmetric. Okay. So now I'm going to do that in every corner. So I'm going to use more of these square bricks here. Same thing. I count 2, I count 2, and I count 2, and then it's very much symmetric again. Same thing here. I'm going to count some more. Let me get some more bricks. Again, 2 studs, 2 studs, 2 studs. Nope. That's it. So the sides are very stud, and here I have space to put the sides this way. You can see I'm putting here and I'm putting here. So this should be a 2x2 here, but because now I'm substituting by this, that's how it is. So everything is well aligned. And now I have to put in the middle, because when I put a heavy mock over the plates, it's going to bend the middle. So I need some support in the middle. In the middle, because I'm using this 32 by 32 plates, I don't need to put so many of these. People usually use 4x4 or 8x8 plates over here, so they have to use a lot of this to keep them stable. Because I'm using this 32 by 32, I will need less. So what I have here, right, is that I'm going to use these two bricks as a reference. So where they cross here, I'm going to put, you can see I'm forming a square here. I'm going to put one brick here, and I'm going to do that in every other corner. So every other corner where they cross, I'm putting a brick. So I'm putting these bricks here. So that's around, and then I'm going to put one here in the middle of them, all aligned with these ones here. So another one here, and finally another one here, and one more in the middle. So that's it, right? So that's my whole base. And what I need to do now is to cover with the 32 by 32 plate. So I'm just putting it here and just connecting everything very well, all the sides. The middle, eventually, when I put the mock over there, it's going to connect. Everything is going to connect, so I'm not very worried right now. More like the corners. And now you can see that I can take my other plate, and they are going to fit well together. So it's always a little bit tricky to fit this. If you build with Lego, you know that it's not always easy to put them together, but there you are. This is the whole plate, the whole base plate. It's not a base plate, it's a MILS-like plate. So you can see that it doesn't bend, and you can carry your mock over there, and it's very stable. So that's what I'm going to put underneath my Batcave. I hope that was helpful, and see you in the next video. Thank you.